Do you guys want cheap stubs on the market? Make sure you guys go to MLB.com, today's sponsor, and make sure you guys use code MAIT for 5% off your purchase. Think about that, Jared. It's my freaking thought, dude. College football starts today, boys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we are going to be going over the best ways to make stubs in MLB The Show 21 right now. And we're going to be talking about a really good method that's coming up that can make you guys a ton of stubs. Now, pretty much like all of my stub methods, this is an unlimited stub method, so the more stubs you actually end up putting on these three different things is going to be the more stubs you get out. So if you put in 100,000 stubs, you could actually end up making about 60 to 70,000 stubs, but if you actually end up putting up a lot more, you can be making millions, you can make an absolute ton, and you can also start really low and work your way up. So there's a lot of things. I've talked about investments that are going to make you guys about 4,000 stubs in about a week on each one, to be able to get at least a 70-ish% return on investment on those stub cards. So it should help you guys an absolute lot. And then we also end up talking about ways to make stubs now, and a lot of things that you can actually end up doing, that you can start low, work your way up, make millions, unlock Mookie Betts, get the God Squad you've always wanted. Before we get this video, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub, as it helps me out so much. Let's hit 10K subs by the end of the year. Let's get right into the freaking video. So coming up very close in the next week is actually the monthly awards program. Now, a bunch of you guys are wondering, well, why is this a big deal? And the reason that this is a big deal is Topps Now cards. So if you actually end up going to the market right now, you can see the Topps Now cards are going for very cheap. I know it's kind of the mid-afternoon, and this is usually whenever cards are the cheapest. But these Topps Now cards are going for 8,200 stubs, 8,200 again, 8,175, 8,201. Like, these things are really dang good. And the thing about that is that they are going to be going like literally like this whenever everything ends up dropping. And once monthly awards ends up dropping, these things are going to skyrocket in price, and you should be able to sell them for about a 3,000 to 4,000 stub increase. If you are like me and you are wanting to make a ton of stubs off monthly awards when it ends up coming up very soon, one of the big things that you can actually end up doing is just simply investing in these cards and selling them on the day of monthly awards. Not necessarily the newest Topps Now moments, but a lot of these that are going to be in it, such as the Luis Arias and stuff like that. Jorge Polanco going for 7,700 stubs is going to be an absolute steal. Yasmani, Tristan McKenzie, these guys are going to be guys that people are going to need for the collection. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying, well, these Topps Now cards are going to end up being in the program itself, which is true, but the big thing here also is that they are still going to have a couple that they end up buying, and a lot of people aren't going to want to end up doing all of it on their own. They're going to want to not be able to have to do the Topps Now moments, and so they're going to spend about 150K on Topps Now cards for that monthly awards. Alright, boys, so the next thing that you guys can do to make a lot of stubs right now is going to be flipping. And I know I sound like a broken record, but these 42 card gaps are still amazing. So if you want to make stubs right now, flipping the 42 cards is probably going to be the best bet. When looking at gaps, it's still 42 series that is the king of gaps. This is absolutely amazing. The 3,000 stub difference is just, it's great. 18.8 to 15.5 here. And a lot of things like this is about a 3,000 stub increase, and you're going to be getting about 25-ish hundred stubs per flip with this method. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I know my math's probably way off, but whenever you look at the other gaps, you can see that as far as flipping goes, these Topps Now cards are okay. They're okay. Obviously, they're going to be great for the investing part of the video, so whenever you guys are investing in these guys, it's going to be flat out crazy. But the thing is, as of right now, this is a 2,000 gap, another 2,000 gap. I know they move pretty fast, but so did the 42 series cards, so it just kind of doesn't really make sense to go after these guys. It makes sense if you are trying to flip to make stubs to end up doing the flipping method with the 42 series cards. I'm going to link the video where I go completely in depth there, but you're going to actually end up doing that and end up making about 100 to 200,000 stubs an hour, depending on how much cash flow you actually end up having. But it should be the more stubs you put in, the more stubs you get out, so it's going to be unlimited. And like everything else in this video, the more stubs you put in, the more stubs you make, making it an unlimited stubs method, and it's just absolutely correct. Next thing I'm going to say to be making stubs day is going to be playing the events. This event is crazy. 15K here from these Space Win packs. They're 3-inning games. Jose Altuve is going for 100K. I believe that Yu Darvish is going for something crazy as well. We'll go to the marketplace to actually end up seeing, but I believe last time I checked it was like 40 to 50K. So you can make 150,000 stubs from this event. I know that a lot of you guys struggle to win games, and if you are one of those people who actually struggle to win games, make sure you check out my video on talking about the best way to complete events and how to do it if you're one of those guys who struggles, because it is going to be one of the better things that you guys can actually end up doing. But these Tops Now cards are going for really dang cheap, and the thing about these guys is the fact that whenever, 90K and 48K, so you can actually end up making an unreal amount of stubs here. That's about 130,000 stubs from just playing the event. And on top of that, you're going to be getting a lot of stubs on the way and those space packs. So at the minimum, you're making 150K by playing the game and getting free stubs that SDS is handing out. Not even to mention that Jose Altuve, I know he's an Astro, but he looks cracked. Alright, boys, so those are going to be the 3 things that you guys need to be doing to make a ton of stubs right now, and that investing method can make you literally millions, and flipping, if you're wanting to get a lot of stubs right now, is going to be the best way you guys are going to make stubs. And on top of that, there are a lot of free ways to get stubs right now, such as Battle Royale and the events. Make sure that you guys are taking care of that and you are on top of all of these free stub making things. If this video ended up helping you guys out, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub, as it helps me out an absolute ton. Thank you guys so much for the support lately. I'll talk to you guys later, and peace.